Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. Okay, I've chosen some cards. We're going to start with the Enchanted Map, Oracle cards. Let's see where you are on the map today. As I look over to the world globe, the globe of the world of the globe, the planets. And we have unexpected visitors, and it's in reverse. Okay, so I've got the Tarot Nutshell. We haven't used these cards in a while, so I'm taking to her image there, and then her image there. And this card here. It's from the top of the deck, but it was twisted. It was... okay. It was like at this angle. Slanted. Okay, so we can see the feminine here with the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. A lot of activity. Normally there's no people in this card. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. The unexpected visitors in reverse. So would that indicate that something's coming that you expect, like your expectations? Okay. I've got a law coming through. The law of assumption, I think, is the right one. The law of assumption, where we have the Ten of Swords. So with the unexpected visitor in return, yeah, it's like you can feel that this energy, is it going to return or is it not going to return? Because the Ten of Swords means that you can no longer carry on or go back to a dire situation. So let's read the Ten of Swords first and see what's going on in this card. Should we have some coffee? I was going to say, do you want some coffee? Asking this gentleman, which one do we ask? The one who's busy taking the swords out and trying to save, you know, that feels like the same person. It feels like that's the Hulk. And then that's, what's his name? David. Who wants a cup of coffee? Who are we going to revive? The Hulk or the man? The doctor? The healer? The scientist? The one who's in control until the Hulk takes over? Maybe the feminine there is like in the realm of spirit, and she's... So I felt the energy of her taking a peek. It's like, who's coming? Is it the Hulk? If it's the Hulk, I'm closing this door. If it's a gentleman, the sane one. Okay. Let's read the Ten of Swords here. The battle is over. It is time to bury the dead, heal the wounded, and make peace in all ways that peace needs to be made. Before I go any further, I wanted to say what was coming through this morning about what's the reward on the other side of, well, the shadow side. And that's peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of soul. Peace. So the battle is over. It is time to bury the dead, heal the wounded, and make peace in all the ways that peace needs to be made. This is a time of sorrow as well as relief. The harshness and violence of the conflict will not be swept away soon. All that can be done is to pick up the pieces and carry on, for to do anything else would be a defeat to the soul that could not be born. Key ideas: the ruin of an enterprise, cutting your losses, recovering from shock and defeat. So I would say that this masculine's troubles are by far over. There's a lot of healing here that needs to occur. Let's have a look at this card in the middle. We have wish him well. It's like wish him well. All the feminine can do at the moment to help, to aid the masculine, is to, or send aid in the way of wishing him well. Your well wishes. There's a mask here that's falling down. The energy of, do you choose to put the mask back on? Okay, well 10 is the number of destiny. Let's get, I've actually got the enchanted map cards in my hand again. So let's get another card from here. I feel this card's going to go underneath that 10. And we have talisman. Card number 41, card number 48, a 7-year cycle. When something seems to occur every 7 years, but every 7 years is an opportunity to handle the situation differently. Because the energy of manhandling, being manhandled, manhandling someone, something, and we have the talisman, talisman. I'm going to put another card from the Tarot Mucha. Is she walking that path? No. It's kind of like down this path, because a masculine can no longer go back to doing things the way that he's been doing them, whether that's over 7 years, 10 years. We have 49 here, so this is a year of transformation, a year of healing, recovery, shock, soul shock. But I feel that he's going to come down this path. But how many swords are still left in that need to be dealt with? 2. (48 to 49). Like a 10-step process. Okay. And we have the Emperor, the Divine Masculine's energy. You are the Emperor. It's like being reborn into your correct state of being, status. The Emperor needs to come forth. He will be born. The Emperor being a perfect blend of the Hulk and the Doctor. But in the right dosage. Interesting, I put it like that. It looks like the Sword of Resurrection, but it's got blood. This has been bloody. The mask has gone now. There's the energy of like having to, or face off. Should we say face off? The mask slips. Let's read about the energy of the Emperor. Card number 4. The Emperor is the embodiment of civilization and its dominion over nature. The orb in his left hand represents that dominion. It is the Orbis Terranium, the world of Earth, which is his to command. So at the beginning I said, where are you on the enchanted map? On the world, on the globe of the world, of the world of the globe. The orb in his left hand represents that dominion. It is the Orbis Terranium, the world of Earth, which is his to command. I feel it's his to command, not to be pushed around by. With such power comes great responsibility, and the Emperor takes his role as divinely decreed. He does not shirk his sacred duty, which is to protect his people and provide a solid foundation for the future. The sceptre in his right hand is his symbol of authority. He who holds the sceptre is recognised as rightful leader who is deserving of respect. The Emperor rules his empire with strength and determination, as symbolised by the ram's heads on his throne. Once he is set on a plan of action, he will see that it is done. Like the mountains in the distance, he will not be moved. Key ideas: leadership, fatherly protection, power, authority, man-made civilizations, male sexuality. That's interesting, male sexuality coming through, because sex energy has not been in the air. But yesterday, it was like creeping back in. It's like, okay, this energy hasn't been present for a while. So, interesting. So let's read card number 41, was it? Unexpected visitors in reverse. I opened up to details. Wish him well, send him love. Unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what is. Sometimes the thing most desired is kept away from you because it's not for the highest good of you or others. Sometimes there is loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern can't be understood yet. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather that threatens a boat. Adapt to the shifting conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be afterward. Accept what is, and a more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come as a shock. I'm just going to read the messages, and you can assign them to whoever you feel the energy and the message is applicable for. Wishing well, card number 28 in reverse. This is not the time to force anything to happen in your life, especially whatever seems to be eluding you. You can't demand that the universe provide you with what you want. Unmet desires can burst into a destructive fire of obsession. Step back, breathe, and take your attention away from what you want. Ask instead for what you need. Only the unseen knows how to align desire, inspiration, and its manifest form. As the coin disappears into the mystery of the dark pool at the bottom of the well, have faith. Don't engage in wishful thinking. You must co-create with spirit, not make demands. You may yet get what you want. Never forget that life is filled with choices. Make a wish, but be open to the enchanted way in which spirit fulfills your desire. Very much the energy I feel is coming through guidance for the Divine Feminine. Wish him well. Leave him to be, and the Divine is taking care of all the details. You are to focus on self. Okay, talisman. Card number 49. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Divine Feminine, you have all you need for the success that you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. So it comes in with this energy here. You are residing within the energy of peace. Nothing's coming to disturb you. This energy here is still in a disturbing state. It's not in alignment. The Divine will deal with the details. Wisdom allows you to recognise traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. So I said that I felt the sex energy coming back, and you want to avoid that as a Divine Feminine is being used as a vehicle of sexual satisfaction. You're a lot more deeper and a lot more valuable than that. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognise your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. So I'm taken now to the beginning of Face Off with Nicolas Cage and acting as a priest. Okay. So now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success and the right to your peace. Okay, let's go to the Moonology cards. Cheers. Cheers. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Now that's approaching. The full moon in Libra. Is it approaching? No, the new moon in Libra is approaching. I don't know why I saw Libra like underneath Virgo. In their 7th house. Interesting. Do you have Libra in your 7th house? Which will mean that your sun sign is your sun sign would be an Aries. Okay, so here's the masculine here. Aries. I could see it opposite Virgo. Okay, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. We've already picked up on that energy of whether or not it's coming to an end or it will be moving on to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Attune to the moon. Let go of that which is falling away. Additional meanings for this card. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is a great time for a makeover. The teaching. No matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations are easier. Okay, let's finish this reading off with a message from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. We've got 2 cards. I'm going to read the first part of the message with that card, the second part of the message with that card, and the bottom of the deck for the third and final message. Excuse me, my throat feels quite blocked up. Cheers. Cheers. Am I pardoned? Am I pardoned? Fairy of the green world, the natural world needs you. Card number 44. About the fairy of the green world. This little green fairy signifies and embodies the life force of the green world. She is seen tending to plants that are drooping, too moist or too dry. She is like a nurse or healer, assigned to the plant realm, great forests and small personal gardens alike. She is joyful every time someone gives energy to this realm. Every little bit helps nurture the plants, which are very tired. Fewer and fewer plants and trees and forests are expected to provide more and more life-giving oxygen for animals, elements, and we humans. Sometimes she becomes overwhelmed with all we humans have done to the green world. So she may be about to ask for your help. When you give her help, when you give her your help, blessings are returned to you threefold. Divine Feminine, connect with nature. Poem, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Divine Feminine, as you're ascending, you're being prepared for something rather great, something rather beautiful. We are moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world, where the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with the technology we have created will shape us all. So today, think of what your relationship with technology is. Is it sacred? Are there sacred purposes to which this new tool can be put? If you feel intimidated by technology, choose one area about which you would like to learn. You may wish to be more disciplined about your time spent online, and you may notice you have a talent for technology, for developing communication tools that link people and help us all develop communities for the highest good of all. You may soon become very adept at setting up websites, or find you love dabbling in web design, writing software, creating digital art, or posting movies you've made. You may wish to upload performances on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. You may also notice how people today have come to use the internet as a weapon to bully and harm others, and choose never to use technology in this way. You may have a gift for concept development and have brilliant ideas for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technology in ways that will assist not only you, but many other beings too. Let's finish this reading off, this final divination message. Fairy of the Highlands, it's time to be brave. Card number 20. The time of truce is over. I feel like we want to have a look at this. There is a win-win here. A win-win outcast is forecast. A win-win outcast is forecast. Okay. A win-win forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast. Jeez. The time of truce is over. It is time to speak your truth and be strong. People have been taking over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for, without doing the work themselves. They have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature. But enough is enough. Sad as it is time to change this, to cut away the cords between you and those who have taken so much. And now, you will go into battle. Yes, it is sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy is sad for you, but do not allow sorrow and guilt to neglect self-protection. Honour yourself, raise your sword, and do not back down. Wow. Guys, girls, I will talk to you soon. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, cheers. Have a lovely day. Interesting reading. A heads up on the energy that's coming your way. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.